Hello everyone. Hi, this is Miss Lady at 4206 Boomer, and I am out here working on what I call my nemesis. This tree that you're looking at was not mine in my yard. My neighbor cut it down and put a storage unit, and it grew up over here. And I have tried, I'm telling you, all kinds of things to get rid of this, but so far I haven't, so I am going to cut it down. It's a beautiful tree if I keep it cut short uh, in the summertime, but it just shades out my rose bushes and everything else, and I didn't want a tree. I've had enough trees to fall and me to have them come and cut them and tow them off. So no, especially one that I didn't buy and put here myself. So y'all gonna look at me do this for a little bit, and we're gonna talk about me not being able to export again. I think my problem is my phone is not large enough for me to export from the DJI to my phone and edit and then export to YouTube. But if I put two videos, well, a video and a short out, and I see that if I just go straight from the DJI to YouTube, it will export. But that means I can't do any editing. So if anybody knows how to do something about this, send me a comment, please. I'm telling you, I have read and studied and went to different things, and this is what I've concluded. I've even deleted, I've cleaned up my phone, so, but that only gives me, it doesn't give me enough photo. My problem is I have so many applications on the phone that I use. If I get rid of those, that'll still only clear up application space. And I don't know. Everything's telling me I need to get a larger phone, something with 2 terabytes or something. Y'all, this was supposed to be fun. This was supposed to be a hobby. This is turning out to be very expensive and a whole bunch of ifs and ifs and ifs. So give me a comment if you know anything about how I can, what kind of editing program or something that I could use. Because see, I have an iPhone that I'm using, and see the Pocket 3, it only allows iPhone phone capabilities. It doesn't allow computer. I'm talking about just the computer, even if it's an Apple. And I have a HP. So now, see, that's right there. It's a thing. So I'm going from a Pocket 3 DJI to an Apple, and from an Apple to an HP. All right, y'all. I already know I need to get some of the same thing. But if it all break down at one time, one break down all of them down. So come on, help me with this. Y'all pay attention to this old lady out here trying to work this off. And whatever I stop at, that's what you have to end up being reported on. Because I have no editing capabilities if I'm going to send it out. Now I have videos that I've edited, but I can't send them out. All right. So I'm here, y'all. And my yard technician is coming Wednesday. I know he's gonna be mad at me because he was wanting me to let him cut the yard before it got so high. Well, I didn't. And you know they'll give me a code violation on this. If I don't cut this down and it get too high for the garbage truck to come out, they will give me a violation. Can you believe that? Oh, and it's also getting in the way of my plants that I have here on the table. So, see the thing about this now, I got to get all this up. This is what I don't like about this. Having to get it all up. Okay, see now if I get y'all out of my pocket, I might be able to afford to pay my yard man to do this instead of me out here doing it. So y'all, I'm not giving you up yet, but what is it? The cost of the SIM cards went up. Everything. I'm going, yeah, y'all, I'm feeling the crunch now. Okay, be kind. Let's not get into that crawfish mentality. But yeah, I see that the cost of a lot of stuff is going up. But see, I hadn't been out here shopping. But see, like now, I have what I need to have. Almost the rest of the summer. Well, now, wasn't that wonderful? It's not the car, it's not the central heating and air unit, it's not the dog barking, but it was a helicopter. Isn't that wonderful? All right, y'all, we're going to figure out somewhere, some way, and it's going to get better, but I have to be optimistic. So, that means even maybe some of y'all to come in and join my channel. Oh, and all of you who are, I truly thank you for hanging in here with me and letting us do this a little bit better. I'm, you know, like I said, who would have thought about this right here, this problem we're having right here now about the downloading. And I was trying to let y'all see me, but I pull my hat off, his sun is still, you know, all in my face. So this is just one of those things. And as I say, if I let it down and try to edit it, it won't go. So it'll have to come straight to YouTube if I can put it out. All right. And I didn't know you had to be almost a home network shopping channel to be on YouTube. You know, if you don't start selling things and you can't get further along. But process of making money. And even though I don't have enough subscribers, I need to start trying to sell something in order to even get to the next level. And y'all, how many YouTube channels have y'all watched that they tell you have to sell? Now I see why some of those people are out there just selling. Seems like they are home shopping, because they're always cooking something. They can't even talk about what they're supposed to be doing because they're trying to sell you something. Now I see, but they got to do that to make money, to get paid. Okay, now, I told you, I've been working and reading up on stuff and finding out probably a whole lot of stuff I am not supposed to be talking to y'all about or saying on this video. So we're going to end this right here. And everyone, this is Miss Lady at 4206 Boomer. And I'm just cutting this tree back so that some of these plants, I hope, will come up and be able to bind on these irons, rod irons right here. So that's all I'm trying to do right now. Okay, here goes the plane. So we've had the helicopter, the plane. So we need to get off because it's after time for this young man in the car with the music. And I'm out of breath. But I think I did a very good job. At least I got it off of the deck and the fence. I have to cut some more of it. But we're not going to hold y'all that much longer. After all, I don't know whether or not it'll go out. Remember, y'all, this is Miss Lady at 4206 Boomer. And I am having trouble uploading or exporting videos. If anyone knows an editing program or something that I can use that will work with the DJI Pocket 3 and a Apple phone and an HP computer, how can I transfer, export, and download with and edit before I have to put it in YouTube, just as it is? Thank you for your support. Thank you all for listening. Everyone stay safe, and remember, as always, love someone, let someone love you, and pray. Miss Lady 4206 Boomer out.